So for this exercise, we're going to be working on getting the muscles of our calves and hamstrings working together, which is a principle I try to teach all my clients. So what you're going to need is a foam roller, and we're going to start with an easier version and then we're going to progress. So to start, what we're going to do is we are going to have your feet on the foam roller right where like the balls of your feet are, and even a little bit lower than that. That is what's going to be resting on the toe curl. We don't want it to be the ends of our toes. Something else I should mention is sometimes if you're struggling with this, put a pair of shoes on. That can help a ton with this exercise. So you're going to put your feet on the foam roller, you're going to lay on back, and in this position we want to have, I don't know, just about like a 90-degree angle at our knees, and we're resting here. I want to see if we can just have our back feeling flatter into the floor. So if you're somebody who has a little bit more of like an arch in their low back when they lay on the ground, just see if you can kind of rock that pelvis back just a little bit to get your back flatter. And then from there, all we're going to do, this is going to look very simple, but I promise for some people this might be hard. You are just going to lift your heels up so they're parallel to the ground, okay, or so that your feet are parallel to the ground. And what you should feel are some muscles in your calves, but you might also even start to feel the hamstrings kicking on. If you're somebody who has done something like this before, you probably will feel like this is too easy, but for people who really need this exercise, this can be a place to start where it'll light up kind of the muscles in a way they haven't felt before. So as I'm holding here, what I'm going to do is I'm not just lifting my heels up, but I'm almost thinking about gently pressing my feet down into that foam roller, like I'm trying to squish it or flatten it, and that can turn on the muscles a little bit more. So start here, and then if that gets easier, all you're going to do is you're going to press with your feet a little bit harder and see if you can just barely lift the base of your butt up. So kind of like my top of my pelvis and low back are still on the ground, but I'm just unweighting kind of right where my butt and leg touch together. And already I can feel more activation. We're looking to hold this for about 30 seconds to a minute and do 3 reps of these, or 3 sets of these. So start with 2 legs, and then I have videos to move on to single leg after that.